So wait, hold on. So what was he trying to steal? Why did he climb in the greaser?
Are you okay? Does that mean are you coming in or are you introducing us?
That means we're
You just
going
ruined
in.
whatever it was we were gonna do.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't screw it up.
All right, no, you're good. We're gonna go in. We're gonna keep all this in.
Chris, you did.
We're gonna keep it
Okay.
all in. And what's up, guys? This is another episode of Better Than Static. With me this week, per usual, is my buddy Lucas
Hey.
and my buddy Chris.
Ichiwa.
What'd you say?
Ichiwa, Tyler. Culture yourself.
No, I couldn't hear.
Yeah,
It's like you
back
cut
up.
out for a second.
Konnichiwa. It's hello in Japan.
I'm aware of what it is. And also, this week, we have a special guest, which we said last week, right, Chris? I think I said it, because Lucas cut out, and Lucas wasn't at the end. But I think we announced it, that we have Jordan Allen, musician.
Why did I wait?
And Chris.
Chris? This is cameoing as me.
Yeah, Chris is just waving for Jordan.
I was waving at Jordan. I wasn't waving on behalf of Jordan.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Hello.
But yeah, we got Jordan Allen. We've had Jordan before, but he's one of our best friends, and then he's also a musician from our town, and he's gonna hang out with us for a little bit, if that's cool. Like, I don't know what's your time period, like what's
That's
your
cool. I mean,
wait, what?
they're listening to the podcast. It doesn't matter to them what their time period is.
I was talking to Jordan. I was trying to carry on conversation, Chris.
I was trying to derail it.
Yeah, you were
Well,
successful.
you did.
Yeah, my time. I mean, I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'll let you know if something's going on, but
Yeah, just dip out if you have to dip out. But
Okay.
yeah.
Luke, yeah.
Chris, you
So
had
you-
some. Wait, what? Would you shut up?
Sorry. I listened to podcasts at work, and one of them was talking about just like they do this thing called side stories where they just talk about weird stuff that happened in the news. And they talked about a dude that got stuck in a grease vent because he was trying to rob a Chinese restaurant. So he thought he'd slide down the grease vent. I'm going to share this so everybody can see the dude stuck in the vent.
Oh my god, it just looks nasty down there.
Yeah.
So this was back in December. Like, what possible...
Like,
I
how
don't-
does that happen?
Well, according to the dude that found him, he said he's a pretty slender guy, and based on the viscosity of the walls,
Gross.
Mm.
coupled with the fact that he took off his clothes, he thought he was going to slide right down. And there he is, deciding this was a horrible idea. What have I done with my life?
He looks like a guy that, like, looking at that face right there, it looks like a guy that would do that.
Oh, poor... Okay. He was stuck there for 2 days.
Well, I mean, he had stuff to eat, so he could survive.
You're disgusting.
I mean, what do you think he did for 2 days?
Cried. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He yelled for help or something.
Yeah, apparently he was yelling for... I need to zoom out because that's now...
It's like taking up our whole screen.
Yeah.
that picture there looks like charred remains from Skyrim.
It really does.
I wonder if he's got 3 gold and a ruby.
It looks like off-brand Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah,
I've never
where he,
seen
like,
that. So
Crawls through the sewer pipe.
Yeah,
Comes
it's like
out the other end.
it's almost Shawshank, but it's not. It's a sewer trap and not a sewage trap.
Yeah.
I
said
Spoiler
sewer,
alert
I
for
said
Shawshank
grease, yeah.
if nobody's ever seen it.
They've had time. They've had time for that. Wait,
Like
so what was his plan?
Yeah.
Like he actually successfully broke in the place, or he was going to use the grease trap
Yeah.
to break in?
well, apparently he climbed to the roof and decided to slide down the. Oh, he was. So he wasn't wearing pants. He just slid down wearing only a t-shirt.
Oh, he's Donald ducking it in that grease trap.
That's disgusting.
So the grease. So he got on the roof and he was like, "Oh, here's a place I can slide through to get into this place." Just with the
Yeah.
t-shirt on, no pants, just going at it.
Maybe the no pants was an afterthought. Like, I'm going to take my pants off so it'll be easier. I don't know.
Maybe
Like yeah.
less
Why
friction,
pants?
like go through or something.
He
I'm
saw
taking
the
off my
hole and
pants
he's like,
so I'm
I can't
as
fit with.
embarrassing as possible when I'm found.
He wants to be as big.
Yeah.
He got up there and he's got Jenkos on. He's like, I can't fit in this grease vent. with my Jinkos.
Well, that's whenever you just parachute off the roof and like walk in the front door.
Yeah.
Parachute off the roof of a second-story building?
With
What-
Jinkos, you could do it. With Jinkos,
Oh.
anything is possible.
I was really confused. Apparently, the neighboring business dude heard a guy going like,
Is
on the
that
second day. He said, so
Oh.
I'm just reading it.
like the thing I think of is like, help. He's just like crying.
Well, that's the thing. The guy was like, he tried to identify the man of the van. I'm like, dude, just help him. Like, it doesn't really matter what his name is.
Like he's
like,
not
get
going
him out.
anywhere. He doesn't have pants and he's covered in grease. It's like,
You can't tell that he doesn't have pants.
well, I mean, once you get him out of there, I mean, you're gonna obviously see he's not wearing pants.
He apparently, like he thought it was going to be like I don't know what he thought the grease vent was like. It was just going to slide all the way down like Mission Impossible style.
Well,
I like to think that he was humming the Mission Impossible theme song as he was doing it.
that's what the was. It was
Well, like the guy that found him said, the guy kept saying, like, what's your name? He said, just please help me. Please don't hurt me. I'm like,
I
not
don't really
many
want to
more-
touch you.
No kidding. Like, this is, okay, I'm at the risk of sounding like really offensive. I don't know what race this dude is. I don't, like, how much grease is he covered in? Like,
I mean, I don't know. Here's what I don't get is, so I've demoed a lot of buildings for like, my job. Like not me personally demoed, but I've had to take people through the demo process of all the stuff they have to get rid of. I've never seen the vent like that. When I'm telling people, like I'm telling them you have to get rid of this. I've never seen that to tell somebody they got to get rid of it. So I don't know like where that leads. Does that lead to the bigger grease trap? Like he's gonna get stuck in like actual grease up to his head at that point.
well, apparently the business was closed.
Well, no, like abandoned or
Well, he was stuck in there for 2 days, so like obviously.
well, maybe they're like Chick-fil-A, but only like off Saturday and Sunday.
It's a Chinese restaurant, dude.
They could be Christian, Chris. Don't judge.
I'm not. That's not what I meant. I'm really digging myself a hole. Like, I don't. I think it was like not open at the time. Like it wasn't. It was just closed down. Maybe I don't know. I mean, like a place that has a grease trap like that probably gets marked down on health inspections anyway.
I mean, yeah. When you first said close, I'm like, obviously, Chris, he's not going to break in when they're open in broad daylight. And I'm like, I had to rethink that one.
I'm just like I just wonder. Somebody posted a gif of the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. Like, I don't know. Like, how desperate do you have to burgle somebody to say I'll slip in a grease trap?
Well, if the place was closed down, what did he think he was going to get?
Copper, I bet.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
That's a ratchet thing to do.
That is a ratchet thing to do.
Yeah. That was basically it. I thought that was disturbing and weird, so I thought I'd share that with everybody.
I mean, no, it was disturbing. It was definitely weird. That reminds me of the story I said like a while back ago on the podcast about the Florida man who robbed Burger King of grease and just drank it.
That's disgusting.
It was a Florida man. Yeah, he drank grease.
I'm gonna throw up. That's so. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
And the only question I had was like, was it fresh grease or used?
Does it really matter?
Yeah, because one's more gross than the other, I would think.
Once you've crossed that line into drinking it straight, I don't think it matters.
You guys remember how bad the grease trap at Sublimity smelled?
Oh yeah. God.
Yeah, imagine drinking that.
Oh. Well, no, I don't remember the one at Sublimity, but I remember the one at South because like the.
No, so the one at Sublimity was like, you know where Miss Baker's class was when we were in the 4th grade,
Yeah.
and you can like walk on around to the playground.
Oh yeah. It was like sit out there.
It was there, and you could smell it all the time. Like when we had recess, you could go out there, and it was awful.
I remember this smell. I had no idea that's what it was.
That's what it is.
It was the first graders.
That was
The
great.
first graders smell greasy.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, we all probably smelled greasy after we walked by it.
We were just greasy children.
Aren't all children just greasy? Like, I think that's a normal state of a child.
Are you sure, Tyler? Like,
Well, okay.
baby oil and grease are two different things.
Oily and greasy.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. Same viscosity.
Babies are oily. Children, like toddlers, are greasy, man.
Yeah,
I'm
they
never
go through this
around-
evolution state.
I'm not around babies enough to know how the degree of grease that is in a baby.
Well, when Jordan has his kid, we'll know. He'll
Yeah.
tell us.
Go,
I need-
go give us a 10, like a 1 to 10, how greasy is my child?
We'll
Like-
start a poll.
Like
On
10, I can't keep a hold of it. Like I just can't hold it. It just slips out every time I try to pick it up.
That's nightmarish.
Like
that
a
would be
cat.
awful.
Yeah.
Well, hold on? What were those things like you squeeze and they like slide out of your hand? Like they were always at the mall.
What are you talking about? Are you just picking up slugs off the ground?
No,
Like, what
they
are you-
the slugs are like sticky. They're not they're not
Picking up-
slick. They're
so
not
you know what
slippery.
slugs feel like. So you have picked up slugs
I've
for
picked
fun.
up slugs before. I was a kid at one point. I was pretty greasy from picking up slugs.
He was a greasy child.
So now, you,
Yeah.
so now you've just admitted they're greasy and not sticky.
Well, are you talking about the things that were at Mr. Gaddy's?
Yeah, and like they were
That
like a
could be
water
anything.
tube thing, and you
Yeah,
squeezed it. And
I don't know
it
what
stayed
okay.
in
those
your
are
hand.
called.
I know what you're talking about.
I thought you said Mr. Gaze. I'm like, that could have been the pizza for all I know. I don't know. Just
I'm-
grab the pizza and it just disintegrates.
Me and Lucas ate like in college. This wasn't as a child. We went to like
Yeah,
Mr. Gaddy's in
Gaddy
college,
Town.
and
Dude, I
This
ate-
Tuesdays was buy one get one half off.
the buffet
You
was
lived,
nice.
you lived in Lexington and you went to Mr. Gaddy's?
Yeah, we had
Oh,
coupons.
Gaddy Town.
That's really no difference.
We had coupons,
I don't
Chris.
know. Gaddy Town is much bigger.
Yeah,
So it's like a McDonald's with a play place versus one without a play place.
yeah.
With
One
like-
smells like feet and one doesn't.
That's
Didn't
not
Gaddy
true.
Town have bumper cars though?
What?
It-
Gaddy Town does, but also the Mr. Gaddy's in Corbin now has bumper cars.
Okay.
All right,
never mind.
I gotta go, guys. I'll see you later. I'm gonna get on the bumper cars.
Man, I was in Corbin Saturday. No, Friday. Yeah, Friday.
It doesn't matter. You're in
I was in
Corbin.
Corbin. I could have went to get Mr. Gaddy's.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Corbin now, since I have a good segue for this.
You just
So-
ruined the segue by admitting the segue.
I don't care. Like,
that
I'm not-
was his
I'm
good
not,
segue.
I'm not known for tact and not awkwardness. It's fine. I live in in like a constant state of awkwardness. It's fine. Now, the point of my story is because I work in Williamsburg, I drive through Corbin every day. So last Thursday, I stopped to get gas in Corbin because it's always cheaper. I also needed to buy some food. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just hop over to Walmart and grab some food from the Corbin Walmart. Okay, I know as a whole, Walmart's a dangerous place to go. But it seems like the Walmart in London and the Walmart in Corbin are two they couldn't be more different from each other. I thought I was going to get assaulted, robbed, mugged. I was scared for my life.
Well, first
'Cause I-
off, the first thing about the London and Corbin Walmart is like they're mirror images of each other. Like if you take all the stuff that's on one side of our Walmart and flip it to the other side, that's the Corbin Walmart, and it's super weird when you go in. It's disorientating.
I knew exactly where I was going, so
So Corbin Walmart is the upside down of London.
That's exactly right. Corbin is the upside down of Laurel County.
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised to walk around the cereal aisle and see a Demogorgon, and that would not have surprised me at that point.
The last time I was in there, I don't think it was a Demogorgon, but the man looked a lot like a Demogorgon. Point being, Corbin Walmart is nuts.
It's like going into I just wanted my lunch meat and my cheese. That's all I got. That's all I was there for, is from lunch meat and cheese, dude. And like I get to the cheese and there's like one dude with 4 carts of stuff. I'm like, why?
Because
Go
he's
to
a
a wholesale
Demogorgon. He's
place.
hungry.
Go to Costco. Like, why are you getting that much food at Walmart?
Do we have a Costco in our town?
Drive. It's worth it.
I
Save
don't know.
some
Not
money.
if you spend that gas. Also,
Point is, don't walk around Walmart with 4 carts full of stuff. Just you're making a fool of yourself.
side question: what lunch meat did you get?
Some chicken. What's it to you?
I was just kind of asking what your preference on lunch meat
Don't
was.
be nosy.
I mean, I'm
That's
gonna.
my That's my business. My lunch at work is my business.
If
I don't ask you what you eat for lunch.
You do sometimes.
No, I don't.
Well, usually because I tell you it's Taco Bell.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I eat Taco Bell in Corbin in Clay County. I didn't die. It's a good day.
Well, it's like the only place that doesn't have Hepe over there, so
Why would that be the place to not have Hepe?
I don't know.
That'd be
I
the
know it
first place
doesn't.
to get it.
No, it's not, and I don't know why, but it doesn't have it. Therefore, I go there.
So when was the last time you went to our Taco Bell, the one with Hepe?
Last summer.
Oh, like I said, daggum, dude. You need to get your Taco Bell game up.
I ate Taco Bell yesterday. I was thinking about eating it today, but I went to IGA and got a sandwich.
That's okay. You know what? Speaking of lunch for you, you want to hear something funny that Tyler does on lunches? Luke, Jordan, this is funny.
What?
After church, if I'm not eating, if I go home to eat, Tyler goes to Walmart, gets the barbecue chicken from the deli, and sits in his car in the parking lot and eats it by himself.
What?
I do. That's my normal thing.
He told me that, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard."
What? Do you not like to just eat out by yourself?
I don't. I really don't. It's like one of my pet peeves. I don't do.
I almost prefer it.
Or at the very least, to get a drive-through and go home.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it there.
See, I'm kind of on Kirby's side for this because I am the type of person to go through a drive-through, then park in their parking lot and eat it.
Well, it depends on the situation.
What's
For
your
lunch.
situation?
No, like if I'm geocaching and I stop at the Chick-fil-A in Oak Ridge. Shut up. If I'm in Oak Ridge, I'm going to get Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a luxury for me because I don't want to go to Richmond and go through the construction.
That's
much
not why
easier to
I'm
go
laughing. That's not why I'm laughing.
You're laughing because I geocached because you quit on me?
You never invited me, so I had to quit. You would
No,
rather
you
go
quit.
by
No.
yourself. You would
That's
rather go
not-
by yourself than invite me to go with you.
I invited you when I went to Cincinnati back in May, and you didn't go. I invited you.
Yeah, that was like the first time after 6 trips you went by yourself.
I was sick. I didn't go. I didn't feel like going.
No, I have
I
I have multiple texts that said, "Hey, where are you going? Oh, I went or like, hey, you want to go to see a movie? Oh, I'm out of town because I went geocaching. Oh, where was my freaking invite, Chris?
Because I was going to do boring ones, and I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
I enjoy hanging out with my best friend, but he does not enjoy hanging out with me, guys. How do you guys think I would feel?
I just hung out. When did I hung out with you?
When did I hang out with you?
Shut up. I hung out with you recently.
Sunday, we got lunch after church, and you didn't ditch me to where I'd eat like Walmart wings in the parking lot.
I didn't ditch you. Sometimes I have food at home. I know it's shocking that I have food in my house. Golly, man.
Okay, but I know it's not football season. But
Go for it.
Kirby, wouldn't you rather like take your barbecue chicken home and watch football like on a Sunday that did have football?
No,
Like,
I think the time you referenced this happening, it was still football season anyway.
it was.
The
Oh.
AAF is going on right now. You can always watch that.
So
I heard about it.
So some Sundays I have Dungeons and Dragons after church, so I eat lunch between those events, and I don't feel like going home then going out to go to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it not allowed for you to bring food with you?
No, I
Are
just
you
don't want to
barred?
show up super early.
Oh, so that's a me problem then.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing: it's at somebody's house, and I don't want to show up at that person's house, like way early, because then like they don't like. What if they're trying to do something before people get there?
Yeah, you walk in and it's like, hey, I'm pooping. Just wait a second.
Well, I'm just eating wings on your front porch.
That'd be such a thing for you to do too, wouldn't it?
I mean, if I'm gonna have to wait, I might as well eat my chicken wings.
Hello, 911. There's a strange man eating chicken wings on my porch.
You just go up, pull in their driveway and park and just start eating the chicken wings.
He's eating these chicken wings menacingly.
I also get boneless ones, so they're just glorified chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not gonna judge you.
I'm
Lucas has
judging
already made up in his mind.
Yeah, you're like a chicken wing snob or something. Like, I just eat chicken in bulk.
Well, boneless chicken wing. There is no such thing as a boneless chicken wing.
What if the chicken had to get its wing repaired?
If it was repaired, would it repair the bone in the wing?
No. They put straws in there. Because chickens don't have to fly anyway, so don't worry about it. Just put whatever you want in there instead.
Chickens can fly. Have you ever seen a chicken fly? They're pretty great.
I've seen them flying in my mouth. That's about it.
On another side note, Lucas makes some pretty dank wings. They're pretty darn
Dank.
good.
Wings aren't supposed to be dank, Tyler.
Nope.
I meant that as like they're good. Like that's what
Yeah.
dank means,
They're
right?
tasty.
Dungeons and dungeons are dank, and weed
Memes?
is dank.
Memes are dank. So why can't wings be dank?
Yours that you've been sending me on Instagram aren't that dank. I'll be honest with you.
Whoa, Chris, that's too
I'll call
far.
you out right here.
That's too
call-
far.
I'm sorry. Like I just gotta like come out and say it. Sometimes I'm sitting at work. I'm like, Tyler sent me another meme. It's like 8:30 in the morning, dude. You gotta chill.
I mean, I'm just sitting at my
Do
desk.
your job. Do your job, dude.
There's this point at work where I have to wait for everything to like start up, and it's like I open up my desktop, read my emails, and do all that stuff, and then I have to open up like my design software, and it takes like a good 10 minutes to start all that. So like I have nothing to do but scroll through Instagram.
I'm just gonna say, you're gonna have to come at me harder.
Well, Chris, I got 10 minutes. I can't just search for the dankest meme to send to my best friend.
I don't send them often because I pick and choose mine. Sam.
Me and Chris are gonna just throw down right here on this podcast.
Chris is a meme snob.
He is.
I am. I really am. I'm okay with that. Put that on my gravestone.
Or on a resume.
No, don't put it on a resume. Like I don't.
Meme
No.
connoisseur.
No, don't put that on the resume, but definitely the gravestone.
Yeah, because one's way more concrete than the other.
Perennially single meme snob, and those two things are not mutually exclusive.
Hold on, Chris. Would you rather be not single and not single and not be no, hold on.
I don't think you understand, Kirby. They go together.
No, you can have one without the other, right?
No.
That's what the term "not mutually exclusive"
Okay,
means.
but
That's why everybody laughed.
Let's say you choose. Let's say you choose to be in a relationship and no more meme god, or meme god still single.
Wait, so okay, so you're saying my options here are in a relationship. What do I get to choose the quality of the relationship?
No, just a relationship.
So like
Like it's a significant other. It's not like you're in a relationship with me, as in best friends.
I kind of assumed that.
It's like not like a best friend
was
relationship, like an actual romantic relationship.
Am I getting abused by her?
I can't answer that question at this point in time. You just have to answer
Well, I don't want to be hit. I don't want to be beat up. So I'll take memes.
because memes will harm you.
No, that's not necessarily true. But they might scar me for life. But that's okay.
I would rather be in a relationship.
Well, okay, brag about it. Ooh.
I'm not saying I have one. Or we're gonna carry on with the subject.
Oh, he's uncomfortable.
I am.
Got him.
I hate you, Chris.
I'm not, because I can just throw everyone under the bus because I am like a wild card.
Yep. Yeah, you are, Chris.
I'm so high.
I think would you rather's
Not high.
asking Chris would you rather's is probably one of my favorite pastimes of work crew for sure. I think
See, so you've had, now there's been 4, wait, no. Gosh, so this will be coming up on 5 years since work crew.
oh
So
yeah,
the
long time.
the personality of my would you rather's has probably changed. Like I've had a lot of growth in those 5 years.
They were still good back then, but
I feel like I could make them better.
I could probably ask some better would you rather's.
Let's do it right
scared
now.
now, though.
Right now,
Our
we
youth
need those.
pastor listens to this podcast.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Also,
I don't
our
know.
head pastor listens to
I
this
don't know that me and
podcast.
Luke-
Oh yeah, he did once too. Yeah, our head pastor once introduced
Our worship
himself.
pastor also listens to this podcast.
There's only one pastor at our church that doesn't listen to this podcast.
Chris, would you rather be Matthew or Mark?
I think I'm more of a Thomas. I should have said I'm more of a Bartholomew.
I'm more of a Peter myself, but
Cutting off
I don't
people's
know why I
ears.
didn't include him in there.
If I had to choose between Mark or Matthew, I'm probably a Mark because I don't like Matthew like goes really in depth with detail. I'm just like, hey, here it is. This is what it is. Just take that.
I'm more of a Job character.
Wow, Chris, you're so petty.
Petty? How's that petty?
You're just saying that like you're having your little pity party
Pessimistic.
over there.
Petty or pity?
Either.
Petty party.
Petty party. I'm having a petty party.
Is that when Tom Petty died and you just listened to his records? Did you have a Petty?
No.
That sounds
Richard
like a,
Petty.
well,
It's when Richard
I don't
Petty
feel like
died.
that's a good idea because he
Oh,
died.
Richard
Like,
Petty.
Yeah, Richard Petty.
I can't think of any other petties.
Or is a Petty party a party that you threw and Richard and Tom are both there?
Is Richard dead?
Oh, is he dead yet?
I don't know.
If I had to guess, I would say yes.
Did Tom die? Tom's still alive, right?
Tom's been dead, my
He
dude.
has?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
where have I been?
I don't know. It was a sad day.
Too busy eating chicken wings.
In the Walmart parking lot.
Richard Petty.
He is 81 years old and
Good
still
lord.
kicking.
He's starting to look like Keith Richards in the wrinkly department.
The
Yeah, he's
pickled
still rocking
bar-
that cowboy hat though.
That mustache, though.
You're gonna move it over, Chris.
Whoa, that's why he wears sunglasses. His eyes are bugged out.
Yeah, they really are. They're like Bobby Portis.
What? They look nothing like Bobby Portis.
The eyes do though. They both pop out. The eyes pop out.
Okay, Tyler, you good luck with that.
Look up Bobby Portis. He has bug eyes, and so
I
does
know
Richard
what he
Petty.
looks like.
Then why are you arguing? Because it's the same
Because he
eyes.
doesn't same. Did he steal the eyes?
I said I said he has the same eyes, Chris.
He has his mother's eyes.
Well, I mean, if
Was it-
Richard Petty's his dad, he has
That
Richard's eyes.
was a dope Harry Potter reference for all you Hufflepuffs out there.
Well, I mean, I remember that Harry has Lily's eyes.
Hufflepuffs, ride together, die together.
Jordan,
Shout out to my.
what Hogwarts house are you?
I don't know, man. I really don't. Probably Slytherin, but I don't know enough about all the houses to tell you.
You've not taken the
I-
quiz? What the heck?
No. I was not on the Harry Potter train growing up. And my mom let me watch it, but I just never
That's-
really got into it.
I'm the conductor of that train.
Yeah.
False.
I
You
did
didn't-
get a Harry Potter world, though.
Oh crap!
Harry Potter World's fun. I went twice, and I think that's enough. I don't really long to go back. Like, it was fun while I was there, but like I'm not like, man, I need to go back.
I take a honeymoon there. Straight up, I don't care. Whoever knows.
Listen, if Chris is marrying her, she's probably a Harry Potter buff as well.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's some
She doesn't have
people's,
to be.
that's some people's ideal honeymoon.
It
For
just
sure.
bumps you up on the list. That's all.
Yeah. She doesn't
Like-
have to be whenever they meet, but she will be eventually.
Because Chris is going to
So help
drive
me
the train
God.
to Hogwarts, and she'll want to go.
You
Right.
don't drive trains, you conduct.
Listen, I don't know. I feel like some things like Harry Potter or Star Trek or Star Wars, like I feel like you have to fall in love with them when you're little, or if you try to, I don't know.
I didn't get involved in Harry Potter until I was like 13, though.
I mean, you're
Well,
still a kid.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
still-
You're a very
Excuse me,
vulnerable
I was a-
year.
I
You're a
was still
vulnerable
pretty
year
young.
that year.
I'm still vulnerable.
Well, there you go.
I'm very.
Then
enough.
today, Chris could still, if Chris just got into Harry Potter, he could still get into Harry Potter because how
I'm
vulnerable he is.
still a fragile, emotional, sensitive person. Sup, ladies?
I don't know if that's what you put on your calling card.
Dude, I'm totally sensitive.
No, I'm just saying I don't think that's what you advertise.
No, that would be really good for a girl who wanted to control a man.
Yeah, like that
sensitive,
wanted to
fragile.
abuse somebody.
But I'm too stubborn, though.
Then you're not fragile.
Then you're not. Yeah,
It depends on what they say. Like, it
Well,
depends
he's
on how they insult me if it's
emotionally fragile, but intellectually stubborn.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. Put that on my gravestone.
Under
Here lies
under
Chris. He was
or below
emotional.
single and meme god.
No. Me, God. What is this? No. I forgot what I said.
Meme snob.
Crap.
That's what it was.
Team snob. I mean, God. I'm not going to get a big ego about it. Come on, jeez.
But you're fragile. But you're vulnerable, fragile, and sensitive. Is that what you said?
In that order.
I don't think it really matters the order.
I think it does.
How? How does it matter the order?
If I'm more sensitive than vulnerable, yeah, you're right. That is not, I couldn't explain that. There's no way. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
totally, but I am all three of those things.
But you're also
So-
stubborn, so I don't know. It all throws it out of whack.
Just the point is, I would be a fantastic husband.
I don't know. You're pretty petty. Because remember that one time I went to Dollywood and didn't invite you, and you went to California and didn't invite me?
I sure do.
Was that because he didn't invite
That's
you to
That's
Dollywood?
exactly what it was.
Okay, initially it wasn't. But once Tyler mentioned it, I was like, huh, I guess it is. So I kind of co-opted it after he gave me the idea.
No, he planned it after that day. I'm like, hey, I'm at Dollywood. I'll see you later.
Man, I am petty.
So you have petty parties.
My petty party is taking Carson to L.A.
Yep. That sounds like a good party, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, walking into, like, fancy restaurants in a Morehead State sweatshirt and my beat-up blue sneakers was fun.
That sounds like a rock album right there.
That's a really long name for an album, Tyler. That seems... It's Chris Thompson's album. Walked into a fancy restaurant in Malibu with my Morehead State sweatshirt and blue sneakers.
That's a Fall Out Boy song.
Is it a good Fall Out Boy song or is it a bad Fall Out Boy
It
song?
was like on the
You can't
fringe.
tell by the title. 'Cause it never says the title in the.
Okay, pre or post 2007?
Let's see. I'll probably definitely pre 2007.
So
Yeah,
that's
they're
good then, right? Yeah, they were better pre.
I think
Everyone's better pre. That sounded really bad.
But yeah,
Oh, I had a
think
really
maybe-
good joke right there, but I can't say it because it's
You
really
just kept
inappropriate.
interrupting him, Tyler.
I'm sorry.
I was just all their singles had the title in the song, but everything else was just like I don't know what it was.
So you're saying Chris's song would be like one of the ones that wasn't the title,
Right.
Yeah.
It would be called that big giant long name, but it would actually be about I don't know, cake.
Which kind?
The band?
What the maybe the kind I don't know, just some good cake, man. I've had a lot of cake last week, so
I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry. My mind's
Get your mind out of the gutter, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all everyone else's influence on me's fault. It's not my fault.
I don't feel bad because I had that one episode where I had to bleep stuff out.
Yep.
I made a comment about Kenny Jordan, and it was very inappropriate.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
literally bleeped, and then it came back into me yelling at him.
Yeah.
As far from a strictly comedic standpoint, it was hilarious.
It was great. I went back and watched it, and because I had a friend that asked me, or I had somebody that asked me what it said, and I had to go back and like listen to it to make sure I said it exactly how I said it back then.
I still remember exactly what you said.
Yeah, no,
I haven't forgiven you for it either.
I wanted to hear what you had said. That way, it sounded better to that
Don't
person.
impugn the purity of my father. I'll stick him on you. I'll send him to your house, and you'll go ape on you. He's a low key fighter, man.
Sounds like your
He's a
mom is
brawler.
not a low key fighter though.
Oh, mom's high key. Mom's high key. Man.
She'll take you out, man.
If somebody crossed her, leave the country.
She wants you to. She could find you though. Like if you didn't leave the country, she could find you.
She's a mom. That's usually how that works.
She's on her Twitter game though.
Wait,
Wait, did she comment on something?
I follow your mom on Twitter, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
not
follow Chris's
uncomfortable
mom
right
on
now.
Twitter is the title. It's the title.
I
Do
didn't
you not
know she
follow
had-
your own mother on Twitter?
she
I
doesn't
don't
want-
have my mom on Twitter. My mom's
she
not got a
explicitly
Twitter.
told
Oh,
me not.
I was asking. I didn't think your mom had a Twitter, Kirby, but
Why would my mom have Twitter, Jordan?
huh?
'Cause she's not hip.
Yeah, she's not. She's not Deborah Thompson, man.
Not cool.
You-
like
I
my
mean, you're
mom.
right. Yeah. You would not be wrong with that statement.
Mom explicitly said she wasn't going to follow me and I shouldn't follow her.
Maybe she
she's
didn't want
hiding
you to bring her
something from
down.
you.
Does she
probably-
use Twitter?
true.
Uses Twitter to rant about you, maybe?
I hope
hope
that's what it
not.
is. I hope it is.
No.
Stupid idiot. He's in his room yelling about a podcast. Hashtag lame. Hashtag. my
She just
son will
tweeted.
think
She
it's
just
crap.
tweeted that. It's weird.
Hashtag my son is forever single.
Hashtag my son is vulnerable, fragile, and what was the third one?
Hashtag put that on your gravestone.
That's my mom, a sassy black woman.
I mean, she is sassy. Deborah's
Oh
very
no,
sassy.
the hashtag is sassy.
I don't know. She probably tweets about the Atlanta Braves or something.
I mean, I would follow
I
her
can't
for that.
remember what she tweets about.
I'm gonna go look her up now, though.
You'll look her, or I'll do the same thing.
Also, audience, if you want to go look up Chris's mom, what's her Twitter handle?
No. We're not doing that.
Everybody follow Chris.
Chris, no, you don't follow her, so they can't follow her from you from our
You're
Twitter.
gonna get more clout than I do.
I want Deborah to have more clout than you do, Chris. I really do.
To be fair, everyone has more clout than I do. It's just the way it works.
I'm very much thinking about putting Deborah's Twitter handle in the description of this podcast.
Do it, and I will hurt you. We don't have permission. One.
I can get permission from Deborah.
Yeah, as a benefactor. Wait,
As a what?
I don't know what word I was going to use. I'm sorry.
Benefactor? You were going to say benefactor, but I don't know how it fits there.
Forget it. Let's just put everybody's Twitter on here and just see what happens.
I mean, I'm going to put Jordan's Twitter on there because,
Yeah.
We've explicitly discussed that's going to be something that happened. She's a third party. Unbeknownst to her, I'm worried Jordan's like trying to talk to her like right now.
I'm not gonna tweet her, but
I kind of wish you did.
that would be pretty cool. Hey, Deborah, we are talking up your Twitter.
On
That'd be
at
great.
BT Stack.
No, I won't.
Sometimes
Chris will make that face.
What face?
You know, when he gets really mad, but he doesn't say anything to you.
Since when have I done that? This is a new discussion.
I feel like it's like
That is it. Jordan
No.
just did it. Jordan just did it.
yeah.
That kind of shit. Man, I have a bad poker face, man. Like it's
No. So I will not tweet at your mom right now.
right now.
She does tweet about the Atlanta Braves though.
I figured
Call.
that would be something.
Jordan had to go check out what her tweets were.
It's majority. Okay, it's like the Voice, like save tweets, the Atlanta Braves, and then like not Jerry Tipton. So
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
just don't retweet.
that's not a bad list of things that she retweets.
It's not bad. No, it's a lot better than if my mom had Twitter.
I feel like your moms would have a lot of
Looks like
hashtag
my
blessed.
dad. Like, hey,
Maybe,
Janet will have a lot of hashtag blessed.
probably. I think that's pretty safe assumption.
like I'm worried that my dad, like low key, I'm worried that my dad's into some like weird conspiracies. Like I'm lowering my voice on purpose. Okay, have you ever heard of the Nephilim giants?
Yes.
No.
I think my dad subscribes to that theory.
What is it?
I haven't looked it up because I don't want to find out what it is. But like, it's like some weird like old school like offshoot of like Satan or something.
No, dude. Okay. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but like, there's
Uh-oh.
biblical truths, man. Maybe not biblical, but
But I've heard that Nephilim giants are like they've tied into like the flat earthers and stuff.
okay. Well, it depends on how far you want to take it, but
I'm scared that Dad's a flat earther. Like I'm worried because like he has all these like because like he does a stereotypical like old person Facebook statuses and stuff. Like if you like it's the picture of the escalator where one goes up to heaven, the other one goes to hell. It's like if you ignore if you're going to hell or something.
and then it's like share this picture of Jesus if you're not ashamed, and it's actually Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones.
He's done that multiple times. He's done it like twice. I've discussed this at length before. He's done it multiple times.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna
better
just-
than like his YouTube history.
I will climb in through this computer and tackle. I will strangle.
I'm
you.
not gonna say it because that's personal stuff, but like it is
But
better.
now you said it. So like it's not like why are you like this?
I didn't say it though.
Why do you exist to cause me strife?
Everyone's gonna see.
You know how Paul talked about having a thorn in his side,
Yeah.
At this moment, you're the thorn on my side.
Well, it's
You're
better
giving
than-
me gas. Like you're making me bloated and gassy.
Side
Stop.
note: Walmart wings give you gas.
Awesome. Oh.
You could probably have like inferred that, but they definitely do. Didn't you have another
Okay.
topic, Chris?
Yeah, it was about the llamas getting killed in Louisville.
That's a lot of L's.
That's 3. Oh crap! More than 3.
Let's
There's
get
way
this
more
straight.
than 3.
The guard llamas.
Okay, yeah, we had the problem about what are llamas guarding? Like,
Yeah.
what
Hold on, hold
weird
on.
Indiana
Say the-
Jones movie is this?
No. Say the whole title for us.
Okay. Well, the headline from the Courier Journal. Let me share the screen again here. The headline from the Courier Journal is llamas mysteriously killed in a grizzly attack near the Louisville Zoo.
My goodness, that is a lot of L's. I'm telling you, that's way too many L's for me to say too fast.
Calm down, Tyler. It's not that hard to read.
Speak for
Where does-
yourself.
Where does it say they're guard llamas?
Okay, well, shoot. Where did it say they were guard llamas?
Also, the way you said it made it sound like they were guarding the zoo, and I've been to that zoo, and I've never seen the guard llamas.
No, it was
Hold on, I need
looking
to.
for it.
It's in here somewhere. The point is that there were 13 llamas total that were involved in this attack. 6 or 7 of which were killed.
So were the 6 or 7 that were killed the guard llamas, or were they all as a flock the guard llamas?
Like,
I don't know what qualifies a llama to be a guard llama and not.
oh, there it is. There's this. I see coyotes around here all the time. Well, that said, llamas are guard animals. They'll mess you up.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so people say they're coyotes, but like, so you attacked like 13 llamas. How many coyotes are roaming around Louisville in a pack big enough to take on 13 llamas, one of which was over 500 pounds?
That's a giant. That's like a unit of a llama.
That llama was one of the ones that got killed too. Like, is this like so? Like, this reminds me of like the polar bears that attacked that Russian town.
I don't remember that article ever being brought up on this show.
No, I read it. There was like a town in Siberia where like legit like a band of polar bears just showed up and were like, "This is ours now. What up? What? Do something. We're a bunch of polar bears. Step to it or something." Like, I'm not gonna step to a polar bear.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
No.
Tyler, eat. If you
Sure.
skip a meal, it's gonna be bad.
She's asked me if I'd ate yet. Oh, I gotta write
Well,
that
don't-
time code to edit that out.
No, leave it in. It's fun.
Okay, I mean that was my mom. Everyone, I don't think they could hear her
What
over
up?
my mic, but you could
I
hear her
could
because
hear.
like you guys are listening from this mic over here.
Stop pointing at me. It's not nice.
Fingers in your nose, Chris.
I'll break that off tomorrow when I see you. I'll break your finger straight off.
But okay, back to the llama thing. Chris, you're not an alpha. Just you're fragile, vulnerable, and petty.
I'm feeling pretty alpha male tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, you go get that lady in no time, bro.
No, I won't.
You gotta feel alpha to get alpha, man.
No, shut up. I do my things on my time in my timetable in the Lord's timetable. Not on your timetable, Tyler.
I don't have a timetable for your life, Chris. I'm just saying you gotta act alpha to be
Oh, you
alpha.
I already have. You just don't know it. I'm a secret alpha. I'm in the shadows.
Okay.
I'm in your hedgerow back behind your house. I'm being an alpha in the shadows. That doesn't sound illegal at all.
That also doesn't sound what ladies like for you to be an
Just-
alpha in the hedges behind their house.
Hey, whatever works. That wasn't menacing at all. Somebody help me. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm like delirious right now.
So before we go back to the llamas, it's kind of like Private Eyes, how everybody loved that song, but it's actually about a stalker.
I mean, think it was pretty sure people knew it was about that. It's not like they weren't trying to subvert people by saying, "Oh yes, it's called Private Eyes." I mean,
They're
not
watching
like
you,
we
Chris.
that's one of the lyrics. Yep, good one. You good funny there, Tyler. You named the lyrics from the song that a lot of people know. I am salty for some reason. I don't know why.
I think it's because I called you not an alpha, but I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just got to prove it to you.
I think the last time I was on, you were pretty salty too, Chris.
That's okay. That was a season of my life that wasn't great. If we're gonna be straight up.
Well, I think you were eating like Burger King chicken nuggets too, I think, and Tyler told you to stop or something, and I think you got mad at him before. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Oh man, that's a really good. I totally forgot. Yeah, I knew I was mad at him, but I don't remember why.
Yeah.
Well, it was like Chris was like, oh, I'll just eat these chicken nuggets on the air. I'm like, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody does.
Welcome to my ASMR channel. I'm gonna be eating Burger King chicken fries.
I'm sure
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a niche for that.
I'm sure there is. That wasn't a. Lucas, are you doing ASMR right now?
Oh, was my mic hitting? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I'll be honest. That wasn't a great time for Christopher Thompson, but we're past that. We're good now.
He's back,
Oh, you
baby.
feel salty.
Oh boy, I was salty. There was a lot of things going on.
Well, an out of whack gallbladder can kind of do that.
It wasn't out of whack. It was out, but my body was adjusting, and my body. I think I was just mad because I hadn't ate in like probably a day or two at that point, and I was like,
I deprived him of his only food, which was
I'm
Burger King chicken
I'm
nuggets.
finally feel like eating food, and Tyler's like, "Oh, can you stop doing that?" I was like, "I'll fire you." Anyway, so
Guard llamas killed in Louisville.
shout out to guard llamas. No, guard llamas didn't kill anybody.
I
They
said
were killed.
they were killed. I said guard llamas killed
Who?
in Louisville. No, they like.
They were killed.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
why
is this
why say more words when less do good?
The point of this is who killed these llamas? I think it was the Nephilim giants.
Yeah, so that's what I was figuring you were trying to start a conspiracy with this, Chris.
Or the chupacabra.
Chris, let's not get too crazy because your dad will probably retweet it on Twitter.
God, he probably will. Like, look, I went back through. He's toned it down to just random like Trump memes, so that's at least better than it was. Like,
I don't know. Is Trump better or worse than Nephilim giants?
I'm probably better as far as like he's got more mainstream acceptance than the Nephilim giants. Oh boy. Oh man. I'm
Okay.
just looking at.
So, what my conspiracy or not conspiracy theory? What my theory? It's actual like sound theory is.
I'll be the judge of that.
If it was coyotes, there's like another mad cow outbreak with deer this season. So like the coyotes got one like tainted deer, and like went like zombie apocalypse on these llamas.
Okay, I'm sorry. I found something that upset me about Dad's Facebook. I'm sorry. Like he just like this was back in the beginning of January. That's the point. The point is he shared a thing from Parent Life that said when you hear your kids say they have had a hard life, it's the clip of J. Jonah Jameson from the first Spider-Man movie laughing. So what the heck, Dad?
He's saying that you've not had a hard life.
I've had some rough spots. And he knows about them. So, like, come on, Dad. Stop
But were
trying
they
to...
physically taxing?
Yes. You know they were. You were there.
I mean, you're talking about gallbladder still?
Yes.
I'm talking about like being broke and having to work like super hard to get out of it.
Hard is a... Okay, you can define hard in different ways. I need somebody to say something because I'm out on a limb here. Help me.
Lucas.
Someone help me. Someone help.
I'm sorry. I made a really bad joke, but I couldn't say it, so it was a hand gesture.
I'm like, apparently I've been hacked. Do not accept a friend request from me. The problem is, everyone that sees that is already your friend. So that doesn't accomplish much.
Chris,
Am
what are you saying now?
I'm uncomfortable. Like, nobody's saying anything. It's just me ranting. I'm so lonely right now.
Well, here's the thing. I tried to go with the llama thing, and you shut me down.
Okay, so who do we think killed him? Was it Alex Jones? Maybe. And I'm
So-
still getting quiet.
They found
Thank you.
in Munfordville, which is near Louisville,
Yes, it is.
like a few years ago. This is going down the conspiracy train now.
Okay.
But they found somebody killed a gray wolf on a farm.
A wolf.
Yeah, like an American gray wolf, and it was huge. So wolves killed the llamas.
I didn't know
There you go.
wolves were even in Kentucky.
Well, they weren't for like a long. I mean, they were like way back in the day, and then they kind of went out. Around here they were hunted off. But I'm just saying, it's like it was going on when I think it was like 2014 or something. I was in school at Western out there. Whenever it happened.
Or it's like
I
when
mean, that
people in Florida get baby anacondas and raise them till they're too big and just let them out in the Everglades. Somebody got a wolf puppy and just let it go.
Also probable.
I mean, I'd never underestimate the stupidity of rednecks.
Well,
Or the
maybe they
innovation.
What if they didn't know? They just saw a Craigslist ad. Hey, cool looking dog here or puppy here for sale. Come get it at your own convenience.
That's not sketch at all. That's not a serial killer at all.
How's that a serial killer? They're trying to sell a puppy.
That's so sketch. Hey, got this weird looking cool dog here. Swing by anytime. Pick up this random dog. That's like a Criminal Minds opener, right there.
Well, yeah. Anytime you say something's on like Craigslist, it immediately goes to Criminal Minds.
Well, my brain is not working right now. I'm sorry.
All right.
Am
So,
I having a stroke?
do you smell burnt toast?
I smell my candle.
I don't know. What
'Cause I like
flavor
candle.
candle is it?
It's a Christmas candle.
What flavor though?
I don't know. Cinnamon?
All right, so it's not burnt toast. Okay.
What if you can put cinnamon on your toast though? Why won't I shut up? Well, somebody stop me.
Well, I mean, you just kind of keep going.
Can't stop.
But anyways, I said there's a mad cow disease strain out in deer right now. Fact.
That's true. That's true.
So what I'm
I'll vouch
saying
for it.
is
Yeah.
a coyote got a hold of said tainted deer, got also mad cow disease, went crazy berserk on some llamas.
Okay, so here's my rebuttal. Coyotes kill animals anyway. So I don't really know why the deer would make them want to kill more.
Because it's embracing the already violent like instinct they have. It's what mad cow disease does.
It's like if you put Ted Bundy in front of GTA 4 or something.
I don't understand how that.
Because you can kill a bunch of people in Grand Theft Auto, right? Because you put a serial killer in his element.
Yeah, maybe he just plays like a normal person though. It's like escapism.
That would totally be what he did, though, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, he played it like he
That would make him
played
be
a normal
sure.
person to abduct people and kill them. Like that's what he did.
you
That was
put-
his MO.
Why did you put "played" in quotes?
Because like I don't know. He
And
was,
the
he was putting
Oscar-
on an act.
Academy Award for Best Serial Killer goes to Ted Bundy. Yes, I'd like to thank the Insane Asylum. I can't hold an award. Why was I holding an award like this?
You're burping it. You're burping the award.
No. Boo. That sucks. Help me out, Lucas. That's boo him. Boo him.
Boo.
Yeah.
I'll leave. You guys can finish it out.
Oh, if you leave, then I'll have free reign to talk about geography, and nobody wants that.
I'm pretty sure Lucas would stop you.
Yeah. I think Jordan would be on our side too.
Well, it depends on what kind of geography. Tremors?
The boring kind.
Wait, what'd you
Yeah,
say?
Tremors!
That's geography, right? Though
That's like one of the first movies.
geology. That's geology. That's geology.
That is geology.
Yeah, not
Yes,
geography.
Yes, that's where we watched it. Good call, Tyler.
I wasn't in that class. So I don't know.
How did I even get roped into taking that class?
I think
I have
Jordan's
no
like, "Hey,
idea.
Chris, you should take this class," and you were like, "Heck yeah, I will."
I have no
It
idea.
was probably Jake Hensley.
Boy, howdy.
But
Talk about a guy that got me into some weird
That
situations.
same teacher has a class this year called Animals with Joey. Because one of the students I hang out with at youth has that class.
What do? They just talk about animals?
Yes, I don't know. They watch like
They-
random movies about animals and talk about animals.
How in the world did he get away with that?
I
That's
don't.
amazing.
I don't know, man.
I can just see him now. Like, today we're going to watch Homeward Bound.
We're gonna learn about cats and dogs.
And then he would find a way to slip in like there was like a song that I mentioned an animal in or something. He's like, "This is Jordan Allen," because he's always there's the kids in high school that were like a couple years ago. They were always like, "Mister, he always shows your videos," so he would find a way to loop that in. I'm sure.
The king of segways.
That teacher is definitely the king of segways.
Or he'd show all the kids like the montages of the people are awesome doing crazy stuff.
No, that was like every Friday when I had him for regular biology. I had him for regular biology. We had
And
YouTube
Math
Fridays.
Master.
Or that dude that doing asking all them questions.
Yep. That's the first place I watched that movie.
That video like 12 times.
Yep. Speaking of segues, though, Officer Heard.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just really wanted to say that because you're thinking Segway, but then he actually wrote a Segway.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
face planted it multiple times.
Yeah.
Does anybody in this in this thing in my geology or my whatever class, algebra 2, was anybody in that class with me?
Who'd you have?
McGee?
What period?
I don't remember.
I had her
That's
second.
probably
Me
not
and
helpful.
Kirby were in the same class.
Were
for
we, though?
Algebra 2.
I was
Okay.
in
Yeah.
second period.
The
Second
point
period.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm going off this Officer Hurd thing, and I know actually like I have people that actually know him in real life, so this could probably come back to haunt me. But whatever. We're going forward.
You're feeling alpha.
I'm still an alpha. I could take him.
Can you outrun a Segway?
based on empirical evidence I have, yes. Okay, so we're sitting in class, and she had a class on like the main hallway, like the circle, like so
The main hallway, yeah, we know.
yeah, the main hallway.
We all had
So-
her as a teacher, I think.
Whatever. That's not the point.
Oh, Jordan didn't. Okay,
Wait,
never mind.
She was on that math hallway on the front end of the school. So,
Because our listeners know exactly where that's at.
well, that's not my problem. They figure it out. Look, the point that makes sense for the story. So we hear like loud walking, like fast paced walking. So we were like, all of us look at the door, which is open, obviously. The kid just runs full sprint, like he's just running, and then like give it a good 2 seconds, full bore, like leaned over as far as you probably can on a Segway, near chasing after this kid as the officer heard on the Segway. That was the story. I thought it was funny.
Here's one of two things happened with that. One of two things caused that story. One, Officer Hurd challenged him to a race, and he
I
lost.
doubt.
Number two, the kid did something bad and was running. Like, he had to outrun the Segway. Could you run at that speed, Chris?
Clearly, that kid did. So I could
But
not.
no, I'm not asking could you. I'm asking can you at this point in time outrun a Segway?
Yes. I'm in peak physical condition.
For like everyone, like for human, or
For
for
me.
like you?
For me,
Okay.
we have like Fat Chris and we have Present Chris. Present Chris is in peak physical condition.
Jordan's looking up the top speed of a Segway, I think, right now.
Yes. I am. Okay, looks like
Can't be that fast.
so a mini pro,
Whoa.
What model is
a
that?
Segway Mini Pro,
Okay.
which is I don't think that's what he had. Let me see if I can find like what he had. Either way, the Segway Mini Pro's max speed is 10 miles an hour.
Oh, I could totally beat that.
So you could probably work with that one.
It makes me wonder what's the end goal for that kid. Like, where are you going? Like, how can you get away from him? He's on a Segway. It's like
You
The
find
Velociraptor.
stairs.
in our high school.
Like he had, they max out at 12.5 miles an hour.
Okay, so the mile per hour's difference isn't that much. I wonder what the cost
No,
difference.
but I mean,
For that 2
how-
miles per hour, what's the cost difference?
He's also got to take those corners too. He can't be going full speed around them corners, or we're gonna have some like wipeouts.
he's got those are wide corners though. Remember the hall near the gym?
Yeah,
And depending on which way you go, it could be downhill too, so he might get a
Ooh.
little bit of rolling.
Well, on that corner, it was the corner on the back end where that narrow hallway was, where all the lockers were by the
Yeah.
choir room. So like that's a tighter corner.
It is a tighter corner. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to call him, and you
Yeah.
guys are gonna have to go head to head.
We'll line you up side by side.
This is like that. This is like the John Henry thing.
Exactly
Man
like
versus
the Henry.
machine.
And when I win because I've killed myself with exhaustion. Wait, is that what it
Is
works?
that winning though?
According
Did
to John-
he actually win that?
Guys,
Well, he went through in history, so I think John Henry did win for the legacy purposes. Yes.
that's a
But
6-minute mile. How long do I have to outrun Mr. Hurd?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, that's why I actually wondered, like, what was this kid's goal? Like, where are you gonna get to where he can't get you on the Segway? It's like the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park. He's gonna be able to find you.
Well, no. Here's what. Okay, I thought about this because self-preservation. If I do have to outrun somebody on a Segway, the long game I don't have. I don't have the long game.
When did you think about this? Was this
Just
like
right then. I didn't even hear
Okay.
what the thing you said in history was. I'm thinking,
I
how
lied
fast and
way
how
too
far
high.
do I have to run? So I'm assuming the battery power on this bad boy is gonna last a whole 8 hours. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so you're trying to outrun him for 8 hours.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I don't even think I could do it for like 10 minutes. But I think I could lose him on a corner if I don't blow out my knee.
That's the best bet is to lose him.
I feel like I could juke him out, like break his ankles type of thing, because you don't have a lot of left to right movement on a Segway, because like you have to like do this, you have to do this thing to actually turn it on the circle. So like you can't do the back and forth.
But like
So I
here's the
feel
thing:
like-
if you get by him, he can whip it around quick though, right?
Yes, but if I whip it around, make him whip too quick, he's going off the Segway. Spill. He's got to collect himself. That gives me a good head start. Like I don't know if I could probably like get out the door, get to Wendy's probably by that point.
How
And now
fast are
that's
you
like
saying
a-
you're getting to Wendy's? I can't make it to Wendy's that fast.
Self-preservation. I bet fight or flight. I bet I could fly pretty fast. If it was life or death, I could get going.
I think I'm gonna try to like throw a 2x4 in the wheel or something, like a rock. Try to get that in the wheel.
It's a Segway. It's not. It doesn't have spokes, does it?
No, I'm saying I'm just gonna put it in front of it to where he like hits it.
You're just gonna try to clothesline him with a 2x4.
You're better off just throwing it at him.
Yeah, just like take.
So are we
Should
starting
R-
off side
RKO
by
him.
side?
No, he's chasing me.
He's chasing you? Okay,
Well-
never mind. My plan wasn't going to work.
In scenario
Grip him.
A, yes, he would be chasing you, but in the case that we called him up, him and Chris would, I guess, start.
Neck and
At
neck.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
And
side
if
by
Chris
side.
gets a lead, or like if
No,
he
no, no.
gets a lead, he's gonna catch Chris.
You're thinking too far ahead. Your first move is just to push him off the Segway.
just turn around, play chicken, just actually go
Or even
full
if he's
fight
chasing
technique.
you, I feel like your best bet is to go straight at it. And if you hit him, you know how flimsy those things are. Like,
Yeah.
I say you RKO him off the back end of it.
I don't know. You run and hide behind the corner, and as soon as he turns, you just jump up and.
Take
Randy
him
Orton,
out.
dude. Just,
Um,
I bet if you gave him the Stone Cold Stunner, it'd look super cool. like when Steve Austin and Donald Trump had the beers, and then he RKO'd Donald Trump and he spit out the beer everywhere.
you know
I
way
know
too much
exactly
about
what you're talking
WWE.
about.
Good times, man. Good times.
It was good. It was
He did
good.
it. He did it. Well, no, I think that when he spit out the beer, that was when he did it to Shane O'Mac. Sorry, I'm getting my Stone Cold.
You sure?
Stun. Yeah, because they were both drinking together, and then Steve Austin like started giving him like the weird look, and then Shane was like, "Oh no!" And then everybody went ah, and then he did the Stone Cold Stunner, and it was off.
I feel like I was there, just from listening to that. I was there. Also, Chris, did you have that Algebra 2 at the beginning or end of the day?
Dude, no clue.
Because here's the thing: if that
No,
kid
I-
that kid could have been banking on it was about to run out of battery. The kid could have been playing long game.
Yes, but I'm sure that's exactly what was going through his mind. You know, if I wait to get
that
in
kid
trouble,
probably. Yeah, he probably didn't have the foresight to think about that.
if I wait till 2:45, then I do something bad. I bet his Segway battery is going to be running out. Also, he's not going to be using it the whole day.
I'm saying
Surely,
like the storage battery is not good on those things. Like just
But if you're
storing
not
battery.
using But if you're not using it,
Jordan's
gonna be
going back to Google.
he's like our Wade from Kim Possible. Except
All right.
probably
Oh yeah, 8 to 10 hours. A standard, just a standard one. So
He's probably getting the 10 hours because he's not using it constantly, like Chris said. So
yeah,
you don't want to show off. I mean, you can't just
yeah,
check
you
out
can't-
the Segway. Ladies,
You
Segway.
think he like carries an extra battery just in case, you know?
he could have.
Like, what
Yeah.
kind of battery do they take? Do they take like 16
Like double A or
AAA,
something like
16 AAA batteries? You roll them in like a magazine on a gun.
Okay. So okay, we're gonna transition because, so Jordan is on this episode. One, because we love him, and two,
That was very nice of you, Tyler.
I do love Jordan though.
Show him. You don't show that emotion to me.
Chris, I legit
doesn't
told
love
you I
you.
loved you before I hung up on the Skype call last week, and you didn't say it back.
So, Jordan,
You know
There's
it's
nothing wrong
true.
with two dudes saying they love each other, guys.
Apparently, to Chris doesn't see that.
Chris is he's got a hard exterior, but he's a softie on the
He's a
inside.
fragile, vulnerable individual.
ladies.
But like Jordan's also been with us through kindergarten. Like everybody knows me, Chris, and Lucas have been through kindergarten, but Jordan was also there. He was in Lucas's kindergarten class, and me and Chris were in kindergarten class.
These are day one.
Day one, everybody day one on this episode. But Jordan, you are a musician, and what is your band's name again? Not because I forgot, but because I want.
Jeez.
I
Good
know
job,
your band's
Tyler.
name. I just want you to introduce it because it's your thing.
It's Jordan Allen and the Bellwethers, and that's weather without an A. So
And it's all one word too, right?
yes,
Bellwether
not
is
the
one word.
Bellwether.
Bellwethers. Jordan Allen Bellwethers. All one smushed together word.
No, bellwether is one word.
Yeah, go ahead. No, yeah, it's plug time. It's plug time.
Yeah.
If
So-
that wasn't confusing, it will be in the description somewhere.
Yes, it will.
I'm so good at this.
But we're recording on Tuesday, and Jordan, what do you have coming out Friday?
So Friday, which I guess it will already be out by the time this rolls around. But we're releasing a single called Gamble, and that's going to be our first single. And then actually Friday, March 1st, we're releasing the second single called Layla Joe. And they're going to be on Spotify and Amazon and all that good stuff. And we will actually, for anybody listening in the Corbin area, March 1st, we are going to be in Corbin with Laurel Knox and the Whitleys and Sydney Adams. So at 2nd and Main at 7 o'clock.
Nice.
Knox.
And all that information. So if you did not catch that, or you wanted to like have it to write down your calendars, it's in the description.
Or you could just rewind the podcast 15 seconds and just listen to it again.
Yeah, true. But like, I mean,
What's wrong with me? Sorry.
but yeah. So
I get sedative.
Jordan's single "Gamble" will be out Friday, and there will be a link to that. Probably the Spotify link will be in the description. So yeah, if you want to hear, like, definitely go listen to that because I have like almost all of Jordan's CDs. I'm pretty sure, like since the first one.
Yeah, probably.
They're
You
actually they're over there on that shelf. That's what you guys can't see, but like
Prove it.
All right, I'm gonna go prove it. Vamp for me a little second.
I was just laughing at how all of this entire time, all I've seen is the top half of Lucas's face.
Me too.
It's cracking me up.
I'm sorry.
It's
I,
like
did
a
not-
I
cat.
had it, and he was just like, "What's up, guys? It's me, Lucas here. We're just chilling."
I was going full home improvement.
I have such a
this
big
episode.
forehead. Oh,
Wilson.
Jesus, I look like Peyton Manning out here. Gosh, I got the 5 head going on. No wonder I'm single. It's like, you know what I could do? I could like petition like, "Hey, I'll advertise your business on my massive forehead if you give me like some money." It's like Texas Roadhouse is getting ready to open. I could be like, "Hey, want me to advertise?" I'll get it plastered on my forehead.
That sounds like something that would happen in London.
Yeah, I would do it.
I
That's
could
me.
see
I'm
it.
in London. I'm just a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'll be the one to do it.
Go for it.
No, I'm too much of a wuss.
It would also require you to like go places and talk to people.
Yeah, it would
and-
require me to leave my house.
There he is. I was going to say, do you think you made him nervous by saying prove it?
He's like,
He just left.
I'm back.
I have with me this
So-
Abbey Road by the beach.
So the other two are in my car, but
Oh!
Oh no!
I do have proof because they're on my iTunes, on my phone. But I have.
I didn't expect.
Yeah,
Jordan
okay.
Allen, the rare breed. That's the
Yeah.
newest one, right?
Yeah, newest.
And then Speak of the
Should know
Devil was before that.
Dang, dude.
Let me pull up my iTunes real quick.
What's the ones you have in your car?
The first one, like your very first one, not the one that had Chloe on it.
My very first one? Or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Bellwethers' very
No,
first one?
your very first one.
Good lord.
I gotta find my music app. Where's my iTunes app?
You don't have your music app. Like,
I have the
you
podcast
put it?
app at the bottom. Crap.
I'm pretty sure I have a CD from you in my car that you burned for me in like the 7th grade
Wow.
of stuff that you did.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
burn that.
if you burned it, I was
Yeah.
like, what if it's like old
Yeah,
school?
that's
like,
the only one I don't have is the one you like, and it had like Chloe on it. I'm pretty sure because Lucas let me listen to it. The song about your cat,
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
No,
Oh,
Sam's
yeah.
cat. Sam's cat was Chloe.
Sam's cat was Chloe. Yes.
Yeah. I remember a lot of
Oh,
weird
yeah.
facts about our childhood.
I have a really, really good memory, and I know. Yeah, I have a lot of strange facts.
Yeah,
Weird.
Jordan will just bring up stuff. I'm like, sure. As long as if you tell me it happened, I'm more likely to believe it. I'm like, okay.
I
Sure.
I
legit
remember
can't
a
find
lot.
my iTunes music app on here.
I remember a lot of vivid things, man.
Yeah, and that's the problem for me because I have a bad memory. So like, if somebody tells me something I did, I'm like, sure,
Oh, hey,
I
you found
guess
music.
that could have happened.
Sounds about right.
You could talk me into anything.
Tyler, do you have the black album that just says J and B on it? Because I don't even have a copy of that.
No, I don't have that one. I have No Regrets, and then what was the one before that? It was like the first one that crap. I cannot remember the songs on it. Oh, crap.
Was it Don't Weep for Me?
Yes, that's the one.
Man, Tyler,
I went to like
deep cut Kirby over here.
Man, I was like at a lot of Jordan shows back in high school.
He was.
Those
Actually,
Starbucks
something
shows.
popped
were
up on my Facebook memories, and actually it was today, and it was like, "Thanks everyone for coming out to Starbucks," and and it was like circa 2011, and I was like, I literally had to, like, I had to make places to play because there was back at that time there was nowhere to play, and I had to like beg Starbucks to let me play at Starbucks for free.
Yeah, no, I had stood by Dustin Lawson and Jeremy, your older brother, that show.
And I remember you did a Kings of Leon cover, and my dad asked me if they were a Christian band.
Yeah,
I went, no.
You should have said, well, their dad was a preacher, so.
I should have said that. Yeah, listen to their song Tranny. That's where you should start off.
And then you like played at the movie
Tyler looks
theater
lost.
parking
Tyler's
lot.
so lost right now.
No, I know Kings of Leon songs.
I'm the one that doesn't.
Oh, you were laughing. You played along way better than Tyler did. Then.
Well, because you said tranny and it was funny.
Tranny is fun.
But I know Jordan played at the movie theater parking lot. He played at Weaver's, Starbucks.
I didn't know you played at the movie theater parking lot.
That was with some. No, I think I played a solo set there too. But
You
yeah,
played a
it was
solo
with-
set, and then there was like also had multiple band like
Justin Feltz was there, Lance Freeman.
yeah.
Got to get that super group going.
And then like the at the park you played at Levi Jackson, and then at Nibrock. Yeah, no, that was like my senior year of high school.
Tyler's got all of his ticket stubs.
I think I got into every one free.
Heck yeah, dude.
I remember we had to sneak me into a bar one time to watch you because I wasn't 21 yet. It was
What
in,
bar was
Yeah.
that?
it was in
That
Richmond.
was in Richmond.
The Copper
whenever,
Still?
Copper Still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, gee.
we
Yeah.
texted you like, "Hey, can Tyler get in?" He was like, "I don't know, but meet me by the back door when you get here."
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Jeez.
Yeah, no,
Tyler,
good
you should
times.
have had a fake ID, Tyler.
I wasn't cool, Chris. I'm still not. I mean,
Well,
I'm just
Still
saying.
got 6.
Speaking of music, Lucas, I think you, in the 7th grade, you introduced me to the Avett Brothers. It was I Killed Sally's Lover, and then I listened to the rest of their stuff, and I wasn't a big fan at the time. And then, like 3 or 4 years later, I saw them on CMT with Laundry Room. But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they
Good
changed
job,
a lot in
Lucas.
those 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, they did, and they're very different now too.
Lucas is a hipster. He just doesn't let anybody know about it.
He was a
That's
hipster
the
in the
best
7th
kind.
grade.
Yeah. I don't listen to a whole lot of music anymore, so currently I'm listening to The Island of Dr. Moreau, so if anybody has any questions about that.
That's a band?
No, it's a book by H.G.
Oh. You
Wells.
said listening to it. So I was like,
Yeah,
that's a
Audible,
that is
man.
such
Yeah.
a hipster band. That's like the emo-est name of a band I've ever heard in my life.
The last concert I went with Lucas. It was on my birthday. We went to, or no, it was the day after my birthday. It was Cold War Kids.
Yeah, it was a good concert.
Yeah, until
I
that
heard,
drunk.
I heard their bass player plays like he's drunk all the time.
You could say that he kind of looked kind of like not all together.
Okay,
I'm not all together.
Yeah, it was like Chris playing bass up there.
cool.
Except that guy probably knows how to play a bass guitar, and I don't.
The dude that played before him had like this Jimi Hendrix vibe going, but also like Illuminati vibe. It was like Jimi Hendrix mixed with Illuminati.
Wait a wait a
Yeah,
second.
he's not.
Hold
I'm
on.
not lying. That's exactly
Have
how
a
it was.
pyramid on his head?
It's
Like,
kind of
what
like
is
saying like, oh, that steak tasted like steak, but it also kind of tasted like Lysol.
this? Yeah.
They came out and they were all wearing like these big like poncho kind of things and had their faces covered, and they all had like one eye painted. And
So
then
they're basically like it's just like some like MGMT type weird stuff. Like we do LSD.
what was
so
his
we were
name?
on the-
Kirby.
Thomas
Something
Abbott.
wasn't
Thomas
it?
Abbott.
Thomas Abbott.
That sounds like a dude from like that sounds like the name of the guy from National Treasure.
But like it was a great concert until this drunk chick got in front of me and Lucas and was like yelling to play St. John. But like I think she meant Hang Me Up to Dry because she stopped yelling it after they played Hang Me Up to Dry.
I
That
forgot
kid
about
is-
St. John. That's a great song.
Yeah.
That kid is How I Met Your Mother.
No, there is no way.
Did you say Thomas Abbott
Yeah.
with a
I
B?
don't think that's right.
Or is it Abbin? Sabin?
They play any ska music?
No.
Thomas Abbott is a professor at the University of Connecticut.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture of him.
Is it
Old
Sabbath?
Kid basis.
No.
Black Sabbath. That's my
Sabbath?
favorite band.
Abbott? Let's just start saying things that rhyme and it might work.
Rabbit.
Thomas Rabbit.
Cold War Kids bassist.
No, it's not. That's not the
Oh.
same thing.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Because the bassist for the Cold War Kids name is Matt Moust.
His first name was Thomas, and there was
Abba, A-B-B-A. Yeah. Thomas A.
Fubar.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
A-B-B-A-N.
yeah, Abbin.
Okay.
Whoa. It's like Bruno Mars, but not.
It's like it's legit though. He came out and it like he did the whole thing where he like played the guitar with his like mic stand for a little bit, and then there's
Oh.
Illuminati symbols behind him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I could see this guy being an Illuminati for sure. He just has like a very Illuminati vibe. I can't tell you what it is. Maybe it's the eye paint.
Yeah, and also when
Yeah.
he didn't play with a shirt, so like he took off his coat, and there's just like these weird hieroglyphs painted on his body. They could have been tattooed. I
are you
don't
sure
know.
you were watching the Super Bowl halftime show and you had a theme?
For sure the hieroglyph wasn't a tattoo that said, what was it, California?
Yeah.
I mean, just in case I get lost, I might need to just put London on across my stomach.
I saw a meme, and Chris might have sent it to me, but it said that he looked like a Chipotle chip bag.
That was not me. That makes no sense. What does
Go
that
look
even
up
mean?
a Chipotle chip bag.
No, I don't want to. Just to spite you. Jordan.
Adam Levine looks like a Chipotle chip bag. Chris is doing it now. Haha.
No, I'm getting on my phone because I'm just going to get on Instagram.
And look
Oh,
at...
it's 10 till 7. Oh, man.
Oh, dang, Chris. Yeah, that's the dude that we saw.
Yeah, that's how he started out.
That's
Was
terrifying.
He came out with the mask.
I would leave.
No, Lucas was definitely giving me some weird looks like, hey, I want to go.
I was just like, dude, are you serious?
What? Is this the Cold War kids?
No, that was
No.
Thomas Aben.
That's himself?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's only him that performed?
Yeah.
No, he had a band.
Yeah. And the
Were they there
guitarist.
were they there willingly?
Yeah. The
Ooh, now I see myself bigger. I don't want to look at that. Thank you.
the bassist was like trying to like flex on us like the whole show. Like, wasn't he, Lucas? Not
Yeah.
Thomas Aben's bassist, not the Cold War Kids bassist. He was like flexing the whole time. But he was
if he
kind
got
of
it
built
from-
like me but slimmer. And I'm not like one to flex.
What was he flexing ironically?
He looked like he was trying to like he was kind of sucking in too.
Maybe he was constipated. My muscles usually tense up when I'm constipated.
And on that note, we're gonna call this one an end, guys. Thank you. Well, guys, be sure to go check out Jordan's single that will be out when you're listening to this. Gamble. The link will be in the description. Jordan, thank you so much for being here. Also,
Thank you guys.
March 1st is when your second single comes out, and also
Yes.
you'll be playing in Corbin that day too.
Yes.
Those links won't be in the description, but I'll be sure to tweet them out when they do come out.
It's a Friday, right?
Yeah. So just follow our Twitter. Go follow Jordan's Twitter. What is your Twitter, Jordan?
My personal Twitter is just Jordan Allen 12.
Oh, nice.
Gives me a lot of love on Twitter.
And then actually the band has a Twitter that I reactivated after a huge hiatus, and it's JA and the BWs, I think.
Nice. Those will be tagged. I'll find them and I'll tag them in the tweet that we tweet this out with. They'll also be in the description. There'll be multiple ways for you to get connected to Jordan, so please do that. We love Jordan, and we are sure that you will as well. I'm a huge fan, as you can see from my multiple CDs.
Yeah, Tyler's a day one, man.
You got the collection.
I do. I'm pretty proud of it. It will be one day worth a lot of money, and I'm going to have Jordan sign them and just boast that I have them and not sell them, and just everybody's going to be jealous.
Sure.
Way to flex on him, Tyler.
That's me flexing. Lucas
Show 'em
has
his
the
box.
real gem, though, the CD that he burnt in 7th grade.
Yeah, the
That-
unreleased.
That's probably. Was it the Brothers J CD?
Oh man.
It might have been. I need to find it.
It's in
I'll
your
find
car,
it
I'm
and
pretty
I'll,
sure.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the
I'll
track
remember.
list on it and I'll send it to everybody.
That one's in your car, and I'm pretty sure your sister's Daughtry CD's in your car.
Yeah. There's also a CD in my car of one of her friends made like a summer mixtape, and I have it in my car, and it's just like a bunch of pop songs. I have no idea why it's in there.
2005. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, like no, it's not 2005. It was probably like 2008, 2009.
You
Give me
can
some.
make this playlist on Spotify and then share it with everyone.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description, too.
Yeah.
That's actually probably a lie, because Lucas is not going to make that playlist.
I also don't have Spotify, so
I just recently got it, so.
I really dig it. I like it.
I'll send it to Kirby so he can make it and share
Yeah,
it.
just send me all those songs. But guys, that's the end on this one. Like, subscribe, share. Go check out Jordan's music. It's awesome. I'm sure you're going to love it. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully this episode's been better than Static. We'll catch you guys next time.
Woo!
And now I gotta.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Have you ever been reading through a stack of comics and thought, hey, maybe I should see what this Arkham Asylum game is all about? or been playing Marvel vs. Capcom and felt like you were at a real disadvantage because you didn't know who half the characters were? Well, Play Comics is the show for you. I'm Chris, and each episode, I take a look at video games based on comic book properties and how well they stick to that source material. So, whether you know the comics and want to actually learn how these games work, or know the games and want to know what the hell is going on, go check out Play Comics at playcomics.com, the Brain Trust Bros Network, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.